If you're feeling in limbo right now, I'm going to give you a process that can help you move into a place that you feel really satisfied, even if you haven't quite made it to your destination. So when we're in limbo, it's often this in-between phase. And at the moment, I see a lot of people going from their old version of themselves into a much more up-leveled version. They don't even know they're doing it. It's as if they're going from the caterpillar into the butterfly, and currently they're in this cocoon or the chrysalis. And this time is an incubation time that is really powerful, because it's not just about a little bit of change in life, it's a real shift into a powerful new dimension where you see life with a different lens. So this new perspective allows you to have quite a new life, because bearing in mind, life is really only a version of our perspective. Our reality is what we choose to see. And one of the saddest things we could do to ourselves is believe that our reality is the only version. Two reasons, really, because that will keep us stuck in one reality and not think we can change our existence. And two, we don't understand others and be compassionate to their very real situations and reality of their own. So what I'm going to suggest is that you understand the power of co-creation and really get into the vibe that everything is working with you to support you on an energetic level. Whether you're into spirituality, energetics, neuroscience, quantum physics, it doesn't really matter. Ultimately, life actually steps forward when you do. And when we learn to walk in a co-creative way, we don't need to know the whole picture, how it's going to happen, the outcome. What I notice a lot with my clients is that they want to know the how. So we come up with a great idea that would be fantastic. They get excited about a new business concept or a overseas trip or something that feels like their next move. But then they freak out and think, but how would I do that? And that's not the point to worry about. And that's the thing that I probably find clients struggle with the most, is that they want to know the whole plan. And unfortunately, if we do know the whole plan, we stifle ourselves. We actually block possibilities because we want to be rigid and stick to a plan. If you open yourself up to more than meets the eye, the plan will show you miraculous things that you would never even have considered. Really, life can be so magical. It's just that we've learned to think that's just a fairy tale. So when we're co-creating, you just have to know the next step. You take a step forward and then the universe takes a step forward, or life, or whatever you like to call it. What that means is you take one step and then see what's going on and feel into your heart or your knowing or even your logic about what would be the obvious next step. You can only do what you can do today. So don't worry about the rest. Think of your past. Can you remember what you did this time 10 years ago, 5 years? I can't even remember what I did this time last week. So, let's be fair. Understanding that you only have now. So do as much as you can and that you're passionate about towards making things more amazing, better in your life right now, and allow the next sign to appear. The stress comes when we need to control it and have everything all mapped out. And that is just really not how life was designed. And I know this because I have been a pusher and an efforter and an impatient person so much of my life. And that has been one of my greatest lessons, is to allow rather than to try too hard or push. Because that pretense energy is exactly the resistance that stops the flow, making it really easy and graceful for us to roll forward in life, whether it be your love life, your business, your money flow, your health, your emotional state.